Hi guys, welcome back to another video with Pratham Test Prep. This is your host Sanjeev Bhatia again, and today we have come for a very quick session on there are some myths that are around NLUs also, and there are some mistakes that almost all the people who are preparing for their CLAT and AILET do while preparing for their exams. So we are going to discuss about them today in brief, and also I'm going to tell you what are the myths that people think around NLUs also, and I'm going to burst some myths. As you all know, my name is Sanjeev Bhatia. I am myself a graduate from National Law University, Bhopal, and today we are here to discuss about this very important topic, that what people think about National Law Universities and what are some common mistakes. So if you are not a part of this YouTube channel, please do make sure that you are hitting the like, share, and subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon. And also, if you're looking for any mentorship or you are looking for any other help, you can definitely give us a call on 5 times 9 75392. As we all know, a lot of people want to go to national law universities without knowing the reality of national law universities. So today I'm going to open up some basic things about some myths that people do have in their mind regarding NLUs. As I'm a student and a graduate from a national law university, I can discuss it in detail about how things work out in an NLU, right? So the first thing that comes in our mind while we discuss a national law university is public speaking skills are important to become a lawyer, right? A lot of people and a lot of parents come up to me and say that their kids are immensely well as an orator, or they have great argumentative skills and things of that sort. But when you go to a national law university, these skills are limited to a usage of going to moot court competitions and arguing, and also they are limited towards getting into debates and MUNs and ADRs of that sort, but not definitely for becoming a lawyer, right? To become a lawyer, there are much more things than just public speaking and oration also. So you have to see that if you are a great orator, but you don't like to read, or you are not a person who can solve complex problems, then you should also rethink about your profession that you are getting into. Okay, so public speaking is not the only important skill that is required to become a lawyer. So that is the first myth that you always have in your mind while you're going for law school and law as a career for yourself. So if you are just seeking law as a career because you are good at speaking, then it's the time to rethink again also, right? सिर्फ बोलने से कुछ नहीं होगा दोस्तों. You have to make sure that you know a lot of things also, and you are good at research and solving complex problems and things of that sort also. Okay, it's not just about speaking. ये बहुत सारे लोगों को गलत फहमी है कि it's just about speaking also. It's not like that. चलिए, coming to the next thing is that treating CLAT as the last option, or saying that it is an option B. अगर आप CLAT को अपना last option या option B की तरह रखेंगे, so definitely the chances of you cracking the paper it also reduces, because you have already considered it some place where you don't want to go, right? So this is something that you have to understand, and also treat it as a great option for yourself, as it is equivalent to your IITs and IIMs in a lot of regards. So you should also consider it as one of the options that you'll be picking up, and consider it as your option A too, right? So that is something that you need to understand, right? Not keeping it as an option B. Now the next myth is that as maths has a lowest weightage in the examination, right? So maths is the paper that you have. The maths is the subject that almost all the people hate in their 11th and 12th. A lot of people love it also, but some people think that quitting on maths would help them to crack the exam. But quitting on maths completely is not going to help you to crack the paper. The lowest weightage scorer is also very important. You need to get more than 50% marks in these subjects also. Even though if you don't like it or you like it, doesn't matter. Maths might have the lowest weightage, but you have to see the most number of people writing the law entrance exam are from the PCM background, that is the physics, chemistry, and maths background. So if you are someone from commerce or without maths, or humanities without maths, you need to see that your competition is already good in those subjects, right? When your competition is good in those subjects, then you need to make sure that you are also working really hard to get equivalent to the level of your competitors also. So maths being the lowest weightage, is also very, very important. You cannot skip on the subject at all. Coming to the next part, leaving a complete section or a part of it is not possible. ठीक है, तो अगर आप पूरा एक सेक्शन ले रहे हैं और आप उसको छोड़ के आ रहे हैं और आप सोच रहे हैं आपका एग्जाम क्लियर हो जाएगा, तो ये आपका मिथ है. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला. आपको सारे सेक्शंस की जरूरत है, बिकॉज यू नेवर नो विच सेक्शन माइट टर्न इट्स बैक ऑन यू, राइट. अगर आपको लग रहा है आप लीगल में बहुत अच्छे और आप वहां जाके देखते हैं कि लीगल सेक्शन के अंदर 3-4 चीजें आपको नहीं आती, तो आप क्या करेंगे, राइट. बट आप उधर दूसरे साइड पे सोच के गए थे कि आप लॉजिकल रीजनिंग नहीं पढ़ेंगे, so that turns out to be a nightmare for a lot of students. So leaving a complete section or leaving a complete subject is not gonna be very, very healthy as a practice for this competitive exam. You need to make sure that you are studying something in all the sections and not quitting on the sections at all. Okay, तो कोई भी बंदा अगर कोई सेक्शन छोड़ने की पूरी तरीके से सोच रहा है, so please, it's my kind request to you to please reconsider it as a factor and don't leave it, don't leave the entire section. Do 50%, 60%, 70%, but something about 50% is expected out of you if you are going for such a competitive exam. Okay, so the next myth is more number of hour means higher chances of selection. ये भी एक बहुत लोगों के दिमाग में मिथ है कि अगर हम ज्यादा देर पढ़ेंगे तो हमारा सिलेक्शन का चांस ज्यादा हो जाता है. सिर्फ पढ़ने से कुछ नहीं होता दोस्तों. You have to acquire that skill also. पढ़ते बहुत सारे लोग हैं, but acquire करना skill is the most difficult part. So you have to acquire the more number of skills and less number of hours. So smart work is hard work in this examination also. So you have to make sure that you are working smartly and hardly both together and not keeping it to chances. Okay, so ज्यादा घंटे पढ़ने से ज्यादा admission के chance होता है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. ठीक है, so these are some of the myths that you have. And coming to the next part, that is attempting mocks but not doing the analysis. Some people think that only solving the mocks will get them to their desired score, but that's not true. You have to also analyze the mocks equally. If you are giving the mocks in 30 minutes or 2 hours, then you need to analyze it in 4 hours or 5 hours, right? Analysis is as important as attempting the mock. So don't skip on analysis also. Please make sure that you are analyzing the mocks also and attempting the mocks properly, right? So 4 hours for analysis, 2 hours for mocks. It's a 6-hour process that you will indulge yourself into. Even if your answer is correct inside the mock test, do make sure that you're checking the answer again and also reading the explanation that is given for the answer, so that you have entire clarity that what is going on in the question and how did the answer came out to be that particular option. Okay, so attempting is as important as doing the analysis, and also analysis is much more important than attempting the mock test also. So make sure that you are giving your complete part in attempting and analyzing the mocks also. Coming to the next part, consistency is the key to success in the law prep examination. If you are someone who's studying just on the weekends and think that they can crack the examination just by studying on the weekend, then guys, you are extremely wrong here. You have to start with a consistent amount of practice for your examination. And just studying on the weekends is not going to bring you any success in this paper. You need to make sure that you are studying with a consistent amount of pace, and also you are looking forward for success with consistent amount of effort. ठीक है, क्योंकि स्किल और डेवलप करना एक लॉन्ग पीरियड ऑफ टाइम चाहता है और कंसिस्टेंट एफर्ट चाहता है. आप एक दिन में स्किल डेवलप नहीं कर सकते. 6 से 8 घंटे पढ़ के भी स्किल डेवलप नहीं होगा. सो इसलिए आपको ये बात ध्यान रखनी है कि आपको अभी से पढ़ना स्टार्ट करना है और कंसिस्टेंटली हर रोज पढ़ना है. चाहे आधा घंटा पढ़े, चाहे 45 मिनट्स पढ़े, चाहे 1 hour पढ़े. इट्स ऑल अप टू यू, बिकॉज यू हैव योर बोर्ड्स एग्जामिनेशन और यू आर ऑक्यूपाइड समवेयर एल्स. You need to make sure that you are giving your time every day, even if it's half an hour. Okay, coming to the next part, that is that BBA LLB honors is the best course for corporate law. If someone wants to get into a corporate firm, they think that taking a BBA LLB course, BBA LLB honors course is the best course for corporate law. So I would love to tell you that NLS Bangalore, Nalsar Hyderabad, NLU Bhopal, okay, and there are a lot of NLUs which only give BA LLB honors as a course for themselves. And also, if you see the top management of Khaitan and Company, Luthra and Luthra, AZB, all have people from these universities also. So if you are thinking just because BBA is there inside the LLB course, then it will be helpful for you in the corporate law. That's not true. Okay, all the courses are equivalently good, and you can pick up any of these courses for corporate, civil, taxation, litigation, IPR, whatever you want to do. All these courses are very much good enough for doing all these things. Okay, there is no particular course for corporate law. You can definitely go for your masters, or you can take certificate courses during your time in the university. But just picking up BBA LLB honors because it has some terms of business being used, it doesn't make it the best course for your corporate law career, right? So make sure that you are making the wise decision in this regard. क्रैक क्लैट एंड रेस्ट विल बी सॉर्टेड, ऐसा नहीं है. आपको क्रैक क्लैट करना एक फर्स्ट पार्ट है आपकी सक्सेस की टुवर्ड्स. क्रैक क्लैट करने से सिर्फ आपको एक NLU तक जाने का मौका मिलता है, बट उसके अंदर जाके भी 5 years, it's a long journey and you have to work harder to get and survive into these national law universities. It is not a piece of cake that you get it and you eat it and you are done. No, you have to work really, really hard for 5 years to survive in that college and also to clear all your exams in those colleges. Okay, so don't think that cracking CLAT is the only thing that is going to help you. There are a lot of things in the future that you have to look forward to if you are giving the CLAT examination. Okay, so giving the CLAT, taking out your results and rest will be sorted is not going to happen. You have to keep working hard for the next 5 years of your life also once you crack the paper. So जिन के लोगों के पेरेंट्स ने बोला है कि एक बार कॉलेज चले जाओ, लाइफ सॉर्टेड हो जाएगी, इतनी पढ़ाई नहीं होती, ये सब बकवास है. Right? You have to understand that there will be a lot of studies that you have to do, a lot of reading that you have to do, and definitely a lot of hard work is required. Without hard work, you cannot survive in a national law university. That is one thing that I would tell you right away. Okay, अगर आप सोच रहे बिना मेहनत के आप नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी में सर्वाइव कर लेंगे, तो ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होने पा रहा. You have to work hard to survive in these colleges also, because they are the top colleges of the country and they make sure that they are maintaining their standards of education that they are providing to their students. And if you are one of them, then definitely you have to work hard. Okay, so chaliye. Last is when you come across any course or college, first do your complete research. Even ask the people of the fraternity about it. Don't believe in something that you just heard. ठीक है, अगर आपको कोई कॉलेज के बारे में पता लगता है, कोई यूनिवर्सिटी के बारे में पता लगता है, किसी भी चीज के बारे में आपके पास एक इंफॉर्मेशन पहुंचती है, तो आप उसके ऊपर अपनी एक प्रॉपर रिसर्च करें. जो लोग लॉयर्स हैं उनसे पूछे, एडवोकेट है उनसे पूछे, और जस्ट डोंट बिलीव समथिंग दैट यू हर्ड. जब तक आपने उस कॉलेज के बारे में नहीं पूछा, पढ़ा, वहां पे जो लोग पढ़े हैं उनसे नहीं पूछा, एलुमनाई बेस से आपने थोड़ी रिसर्च नहीं करी, तब तक आप कॉलेज में ना जाएं. दैट इज माय रिकमेंडेशन. देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ यूनिवर्सिटीज राइट नाउ व्हिच प्रोवाइड लॉ कोर्स, and like students tend to fall in the trap of these universities, and then they don't get placements, and then they have a miserable life 5 years down the line. I don't want any of you to face that. So it is my humble request to all of you to make sure that you make your and do your research very well before you go for any of these universities also. Okay, so don't believe something that you've just heard. Make sure that you are reading more about it. गारंटीड प्लेसमेंट इन NLUs, ये भी एक चीज बोली जाती है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है दोस्तों. गारंटीड प्लेसमेंट किसी भी कॉलेज में आपको नहीं बोला जाएगा. यस, वी हैव अ 95-96% प्लेसमेंट्स इन द यूनिवर्सिटीज, बट स्टिल those 4% people are not placed in our university also. So you need to make sure that you are not just going कि हाँ मैं अगर नौकरी में बैठूंगा तो मुझे 100% नौकरी मिल जाएगी. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है friends. Definitely you have to work hard to get a placement in any NLU or any university, and it's not an easy cakewalk that you are thinking just by getting into an NLU rest will be sorted. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है. You have to intern for 5 years, you have to work hard, you have to make your CV, and then you will get some placements in these national law universities. So there is no guarantee of placements, but definitely there is high placement records that we have. So definitely that you can equalize it to guarantee, but not 100%. So definitely there is no guarantee of placements. You need to work hard to get those placements in national law universities also, right? So that these are some myths and the mistakes that students do. So this is the end for today's session. I know it is a very short session for you guys, and I hope you were able to find what are these myths and what you've been thinking. I hope I am able to portray some right thinking in your mind, and don't get demoralized from the things that I've told you. This is the reality that is going to strike you once you are there in these national law universities also. I don't want you to go with a blind eye. I want you to be awakened and then go to these colleges and perform the best for yourself, right? So that's it for today, guys. I hope you all are having a great weekend ahead. So do take care of yourself. As you know, COVID is striking back in different countries. So make sure that you are wearing your mask and using your hand sanitizers regularly, and also maintaining the social distancing. And if you are above 18 years of age, do get yourself vaccinated. So that's it for today, guys. Take care of yourself. Stay happy. Keep smiling and keep preparing for yourself. Thank you. Bye-bye, and take care of yourself.